Hey you guys, it's me, Pernisha. I'm back with another awesome video for you. And this one isn't like feeling as awesome because I'm actually grieving a loss right now. A few days ago, my only father passed away, and it was the first time that I got to experience a parental death. My grandmother had passed away, my grandfather had passed away, but one of the people who contributed to the birth of who I am is gone. And I'm still sort of dealing with that in my own special way. And while going through, I've decided to kind of write things down to handle whatever emotions might exist. There were a few lessons that came to mind when I started to experience the death. So I took down a few notes and I wrote them here and thought it would be good to share them with you guys. While you're here on this earth, you're responsible for your own actions. I never knew my father. We never had a relationship. However, I kept thinking in my mind that every time was not the perfect time to try and build a relationship with a man that I did not know. I didn't really have an approach, but I knew exactly what I would say if I had seen him or showed up at his door unexpectedly. And guys don't really like surprises, so I was just kind of like gauging when would be the right time. And unfortunately, I never got to that time where I would talk to him. And everything happens for a reason. You know, who's to say we would have had a relationship? But however, I'm still responsible for not having taken that step. Now it leaves me in the predicament of wondering why and how and what if. And it's always best to have your questions answered when you can get them answered versus when you think it's the best time to receive the answer that you're looking for. Another great lesson that came to mind is, you've heard it before, tell people that you love them, tell them now, tell them now, tell them now, tell them now, tell them now. Go call your mom, go call your sister, call your brother, call your aunts, call your uncles, call who you need to call and let them know that you love them, because at any given moment, that's it. Life is not short, but rather it is unpredictable. And what I mean by that is a lot of us assume that life is short because it goes by so fast. Well, in reality, life only really goes by fast when you're having fun. And we're not always having fun. I know I'm not always having fun when things aren't going my way. And you heard that before. But it's unpredictable. So be open and stay prepared for what is to come or what exists out there. Don't be so tight and hold on to things and hope that they will never change, because that's not the true reality of life. The true reality of life is things change, whether you want them to or not. You can have a tight grip all you want to, but it's going to end tragically the tighter the hold is. Okay. I've dealt with that plenty of times before. I tried to hold on to a situation and things just didn't turn out my way, and I started resenting everyone around and everyone in the situation, and then it got to a point where I was like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy trying to have control over this. It's still not going my way and I'm still not happy. And then I was like, you know what? I just want to be flipping happy. I'm letting it go. I released it. I'm letting it go, and it went away. And now I am freer than I've ever been from that situation. If you don't feel like doing something, don't say you'll do it. I had a bad habit of doing things that I never really wanted to do. Either because my friends wanted to do them, or I was being nice or considerate and I wanted to help out. But you know deep in your spirit, if you want to do something, if you're not going to go full throttle and give 110% passion, there's no reason you should be doing it. There's so many other people out here willing to take your place for certain things. Laugh out loud. Just stop. Let's stop and laugh now. Okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. We all deserve to laugh. We all deserve to feel good. Life is already serious as enough. enough as it is. And we want to be, a lot of us want to be seen as serious because we want people to take us seriously, and if they don't take us seriously, then we can't close that deal, and we can't make this money, and people are going to run over me, and my life is not going to go as I want it to because I can't have control of everything, because I just want to be so serious, and serious is the way to go because that's the way I was taught to be, because that's how people respect me. And that is not true. When you are putting on a facade that you're happy, trust me, people know. Okay, so just laugh. You don't always have to be. So there's certain, be responsible, but take life lightly. Make love with someone you know who appreciates making love to you. A lot of us, we give our bodies to people who just don't even care. We just throw ourselves, we just give ourselves away to people that don't matter, or people who are over us, or people who just could give two craps about what we have going on in our lives. And that's a waste of time. Really invest in love making. Just create this fund, okay? This is the sex fund. You put in, they put in, and then you blossom from whatever that you guys brought together. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, comment on the blog for thelove.wordpress.com. But you should be giving your body to someone who actually enjoys, appreciates, who's not possessive, but who doesn't take it for granted. That's all. I remember one time my cousin was staying with me, and I was getting jealous, upset, bitter because she was controlling, because she was using my things, and I'm like, why are you using my But she was less fortunate than I was at the time. And I was just trying to control, you know, my money, my stuff, and that. I don't like ugly. The more you hold on to things, the more subjective you are to getting those things taken away from you. Life is unpredictable. Just forgive and go on. You can't hold on to baggage. You know, it's just, it does something to your spirit. It creates this uneasiness and this unhappiness, and as much as you try to believe that things are going perfectly fine, somewhere deep down there's something going on that people have to get to. And guess what? That some people call that a vibration, where there's something going down in there, and it's having a ripple effect on all of your actions, everything you do, and you don't even notice it. Journal, write your blog. You know, blogging for me is actually a way that I can release my experiences and just let things go and let them live out in the world and let people learn from them. That works for me. Singing, dancing, creative art might work for you. Talking to someone, journaling might work. I've said journaling 3 times already. Journaling might work. So it's just your preference. See which therapy or therapeutic technique works for you, and move forward. Money isn't everything, but love is. However, there are a lot of people in this world who are wealthy only because they love something. They love greed, or they love money, or they like business, or they like controlling people. Whatever it is, they love something. And it is your responsibility to know what love is and share it with the rest of the world. What about your friends? What about your... While you are here on this earth, living and breathing as a human being, your friends should be the ones that you call when you're at your highest and when you are at your lowest. If you cannot call your friends when you are going through something, when you ain't going through anything, if you can't just be excited about each other's lives and living and breathing and being and enjoying and sucking up and absorbing all of life that there is and creating memories, those are not your friends. I hope you enjoyed my definition of the simple life, because in reality, that's what I believe it takes to live a very simplistic, because that's what I believe it takes to live a simple life. You know, a simple, happy long-lasting life, a juicy life. And these are the things that come to mind when I'm experiencing death, whether in my family or around me. And so because they always seem to exist, that means that those are usually the things that have the most meaning to me. What has the most meaning to you? What lessons in your life constantly come up, and especially when you're grieving a parent or a loved one? Please comment on my blog at forthelove.wordpress.com. Until next time, you already know what it is. If you like this video, please be sure to like it. Subscribe if you like. I know you're warming up. We still warming up. We still warming up. We still warming up. So let me let you get warmed up. But if you warmed up good enough, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be back for the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys.